Dolly Rebecca Parton's story begins in the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains, where life was harsh, raw, and unforgiving. Born on January 19, 1946, in a one-room cabin in Locust Ridge, Tennessee, she was the fourth of 12 children in a family defined by poverty. Her father, Robert Lee Parton, labored endlessly as a sharecropper and construction worker, struggling to provide for the large family. Her mother, Avie Lee Parton, filled their empty lives with songs, nurturing hope where food and warmth were scarce. Despite the harsh realities, Dolly's spirit was unbreakable. She learned early that life would demand everything she had: her determination, creativity, and resilience. From those frigid mountain winters to the cramped living conditions, Dolly's childhood instilled in her a hunger not just for survival, but for greatness, shaping the woman who would one day captivate the world. Childhood of poverty and humiliation. Growing up, Dolly experienced poverty in its most extreme form. The family's cabin had no electricity, running water, or insulation, leaving children huddled under quilts for warmth. Daily life was a struggle, with simple necessities like food often scarce. Beyond material deprivation, Dolly faced humiliation. At school, classmates mocked her patched clothes and worn shoes, calling her trash and isolating her from social circles. These experiences left emotional scars that would linger throughout her life, instilling a deep awareness of being underestimated and overlooked. Yet, these hardships also fueled a determination to rise above her circumstances. Dolly internalized both the pain of exclusion and the lesson that her worth was not defined by the opinions of others. This early confrontation with adversity became the foundation for her extraordinary ambition: music as salvation. Amid poverty and humiliation, music became Dolly's refuge and her escape. From her mother's Appalachian ballads to her grandfather's Pentecostal hymns, the Parton household overflowed with song. By age 7, Dolly was composing her own music, transforming scraps of paper and broken pencils into lyrics. By 10, she was performing on local radio, displaying a voice that was both powerful and emotionally resonant. Music provided a way to communicate beyond her circumstances, a language that transcended hardship. It also gave her a sense of purpose, a spark of hope that the outside world might one day hear her story. This early relationship with music nurtured her creativity, resilience, and courage, qualities that would sustain her through decades of struggle and eventually define her as an artist of global influence. Leaving home for Nashville. At 18, armed with a guitar, $20, and unwavering determination, Dolly boarded a Greyhound bus to Nashville. Her goal was singular: to escape poverty and make her voice heard. The transition was brutal. Nashville, a city teeming with hopefuls, offered few breaks and relentless competition. Dolly lived in a tiny, infested apartment, surviving on meager food and stealing moments of rest when possible. Every rejection from record labels, radio stations, and producers reminded her of the skepticism surrounding her talent. Executives dismissed her high-pitched voice and Appalachian roots, calling her too country for country music. Despite the constant dismissals, Dolly's determination never wavered. She knew she had endured worse in her mountain home. Each closed door strengthened her resolve, forcing her to innovate, adapt, and fight for a place in an industry designed to crush dreamers. Early struggles in the industry. Dolly's early years in Nashville were defined by relentless effort and crushing rejection. She waited tables, sang demos for other artists, and worked odd jobs just to survive. Her creative work often went unnoticed, and she faced criticism for her voice, style, and background. Every setback mirrored the childhood message that she was not enough, and the pressure of isolation was immense. Yet, Dolly's persistence never faltered. She wrote and performed tirelessly, pouring her emotions into music, often with no assurance of reward. These years honed her artistry, discipline, and self-reliance. By learning to navigate the cutthroat industry, she began to understand not just talent, but strategy, timing, and perseverance. These lessons laid the groundwork for her eventual breakthrough, proving that resilience, more than opportunity, defines success. Breakthrough with Monument Records. In 1966, Dolly's perseverance yielded a breakthrough. Monument Records offered her a contract. Though far from ideal, it provided a platform to reach the public. Her first single, Dumb Blonde, released in 1967, climbed the charts, signaling the start of her recognition. Yet, even as success arrived, Dolly faced the challenges of limited creative control and exploitative contracts. The label wanted to shape her into a palatable product, diluting the raw mountain essence that defined her. Financially, she still struggled, earning little despite her growing popularity. Monument Records represented both opportunity and compromise, a delicate balance between artistic integrity and commercial survival. It was here that Dolly learned one of the most important lessons of her career. Talent alone is insufficient without the courage to protect and assert one's artistic voice. Navigating control and partnership. Dolly's big break came when Porter Wagoner invited her to co-host The Porter Wagoner Show in 1967. National exposure and a steady paycheck were invaluable, yet the partnership came with significant constraints. Porter's control over her career was suffocating. He dictated performances, wardrobe, and song choices, reducing Dolly to a subordinate figure despite her immense talent. Their relationship exemplified the tension between mentorship and manipulation in the entertainment industry. Though grateful for the opportunity, Dolly often felt trapped, her artistic voice muted. Yet she persisted, using the platform to continue writing songs in private, nurturing her creativity, and preparing for the moment she could reclaim control. This period tested her resilience and shaped her understanding of independence and empowerment. Reclaiming freedom through music. In 1974, after 7 years of struggle and restriction, Dolly finally broke free from Porter Wagoner's control. Her song, I Will Always Love You, was both a farewell and a reclamation of autonomy. Performing the song for Porter, she negotiated her release from the binding contract, enduring financial strain to secure her independence. This act marked a profound turning point. Dolly was no longer constrained by external control, and she could now chart her path. Her independence allowed her to assert creative authority, release authentic music, and connect with audiences on her own terms. It demonstrated her courage, strategic thinking, and unwavering commitment to her art, cementing her as a formidable force in country music. Triumph, sacrifice, and the cost of greatness. Dolly's journey illustrates that success is rarely without sacrifice. The relentless pursuit of her dreams cost her health, privacy, and moments of peace. Her early poverty, years of rejection, battles for creative freedom, and the pressures of stardom left emotional scars that fame could never erase. Yet these struggles also forged her unbreakable spirit, empathy, and artistic authenticity. Dolly's life reflects a profound lesson. Greatness is often accompanied by hardship, but persistence, courage, and self-belief can turn adversity into triumph. She became more than a musician or entertainer. She emerged as a symbol of resilience, empowerment, and the transformative power of unwavering determination. Her story continues to inspire, showing that even from the humblest beginnings, one can achieve a life of impact, influence, and enduring legacy. Enduring influence and timeless inspiration. Dolly Parton's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, creativity, and courage. From a barefoot girl in a one-room cabin to a global icon, her journey exemplifies how talent, grit, and unshakable belief in oneself can overcome any obstacle. Beyond music, Her business ventures, philanthropy, and advocacy for education and literacy amplify her influence. Her narrative resonates because it is human, filled with struggle, heartbreak, triumph, and resilience. Dolly remains a beacon for those who dare to dream, proving that while life may test us with poverty, rejection, and control, the pursuit of purpose and authenticity can lead to an extraordinary legacy. Her life encourages millions to pursue their dreams relentlessly while holding on to their identity and values.